we want to make sure that we're still a cheap outing in this recession that we're in. So if people are going to come, we don't want to be their main cost. We want them to spend the money in the restaurants, at the lodging. We just finished our season. It was our best season. Every year we have a better and better, more people are showing up. So we've done like 3 surveys in the last 6 years, and the best average we came up with is that our membership rides 12 days a year. Some guys go 1 day, but then we have guys that ride every day. So using that basis, we have about 49,000 user visits. $100 a day, we think is a very conservative, low-ball figure of what a biker spends in our area on a day visit. So with that in mind, that's $4.9 million that have come into our area. We noticed that once we list that, someone's vacation rental or even their hotel or motel, their lodging obviously just goes right out the roof. They're loving it. So now our website, the sponsorship, they even just put an ad on our website or just a listing is paying for our website. So that's been a real bonus for us. So we're trying to keep all the sustainable things, the map and the website being paid by our locals. See, now our people are actually creating businesses just around the bikers. A local saw that a lot of these people come, they come in large groups, so he didn't want to create a hostel, but he refixed this old barn up. He was in there, he booked all summer long. It was right near the village, just created a nice little lodging, and we're seeing more and more of this, that people are just creating businesses. Our little town doesn't have very much. There's only about 8 buildings, but more and more are becoming shops and businesses around the mountain biking. And like I said, now we're in expectations. A new venture we got into, I mentioned earlier, is last year we decided to get into the downhill mountain bike scene, and we partnered with Berg Mountain, which is a ski resort. We invested a lot of money with the faith that we know is work. We build it right, they will come. Lift line now on weekends. And so they're not skeptical anymore. This is going to work. It's a whole new venture. I mean, a lot more resources, but it is, to stay relevant, we need to go there. This is the next step in mountain biking. There's a whole younger crowd who wants this, and now I hate to say we're converting cross-country riders. Once they do this, next thing you know, they're buying the big bike. Whoever does this just becomes fanatical. But we know we need to do this to bring people here. Here's the demographics. Average age. And we did a study, 1,700 people. The college did this study for us. They're coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just makes sense. And they're staying for 2 nights in the lodging. We don't have the lodging that you guys have here. But if you look around, I swear the average age is getting up to be around 50. We're not, look out there. Guys can ride, they hear about it, and they come out there. We had a whole influx of riders after they did a little piece in AARP. They all came out. So I think you get that when you turn 50 now, is that right? But our big thing is developing the youth. You know, we do that just like you guys do here. I mean, with skiers, you wanted to start them young, and we're doing a lot more programs with that. We have a local foundation now that helps us get bikes for kids. That seems to be the big problem is these kids are willing to ride, they just can't afford the bike. So we now have purchased a fleet of bikes and make them available to kids that can't afford them, but we're giving them lessons, teaching them how to ride and getting them out there. And a big thing I haven't mentioned yet is, early on, the economy was like kind of here. Building a healthy community, I think, was the number one thing for Kingdom Trails to begin with, and I think that's what we have. We have so many kids that just think mountain biking is second nature. It's like, other towns don't have this. Everyone rides a bike. In doing so, we have a lot of real healthy community out there. Some kids, bike to school or all the time, or after school they're coming in biking, and I'm getting these kids that are now they're 16 now and start working for me, which is great. So we're employing a lot of local kids. But we bring them to town, and we bring them to town because we build it right. That's it. We spend the extra resources. We're getting them in. We bring the people, they'll spend their money, or they'll stay there and enjoy our place. So we'll go the extra mile to build the trail properly. This trail right here was our first excavated trail. It's a cross-country trail. And this guy wanted to show us what. This is the history of our day pass sales since I arrived. And as you can see, it's growing every year. Our membership goes anywhere from 2,000 households to 3,200.